All right, last summer, Ada County Sheriff Matt Clifford stepped in front of the Board of Ada County Commissioners during a 4.5-hour budget presentation meeting. Sheriff Clifford was making a case for his budget request, the extra training his deputies are getting these days, because, he said, the Ada County community is becoming more dangerous, a fact highlighted by this stat.
The number of my patrol deputies that have been killed or assaulted has tripled since 2019. The number of my detention deputies that have been assaulted has increased 50% in that same time period.
In 2023, Sheriff Clifford said Ada County deputies were assaulted 132 times, which he said was an all-time high. That total, though, didn't include local police departments. Meridian Police Department, they saw a jump over the same time period, while Boise Police Department says they actually saw a decrease in those numbers. But the increases, those are the ones that concern law enforcement leaders and lawmakers. Specifically, Representative Ted Hill, who argues it's time to get tougher on those who get rough and tough with police and deputies. And Hill says we need to have these decisive laws to make the message the state does want to protect the ones that are protecting our communities. Right, Aspen?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hill says that it's time to have decisive laws and to send a message that the state wants to protect the ones who are protecting our communities. The bill's name, the Bolter-Stahl Defend the Defender Act, memorializes 2 Idaho officers who were killed in the line of duty. Ada County Sheriff Deputy Tobin Bolter, who was killed during a traffic stop in April of 2024. His death was also considered the first line of duty death within the Ada County Sheriff's Department. And Boise police officer Mark Stahl, who was also killed in a traffic stop about 20 years ago. The bill would mandate a fixed 15-year prison sentence with a possible life term for anyone who commits aggravated assault or battery against an officer. This is an increase from the current law, which caps such punishments at 25 years. Additionally, for cases of first-degree murder of an officer where the death penalty is not sought, the minimum confinement period would increase from 10 years, which is what it is right now, to 35 years before the possibility of parole. Both Sheriff Clifford and Tobin Bolton's father-in-law testified in support of these changes today.
Creating deterrence for people to assault and batter law enforcement is probably our best step right now. We don't live in the kind of world where we control people and what's in their hearts and minds, but we can at least give them information to say, if you do this, then this will happen.
We believe it is important to strengthen the current Idaho statute. The Bolter-Stahl Defend the Defender bill provides the assurance of our peace officers that the state has their back. Because of their unique role in our society, this bill would afford our peace officers a higher level of protection as their daily jobs are fraught with so many dangers, including, as in the case of our son-in-law, the loss of life.
There was some opposition and pushback of the bill in today's hearing. Some argue that the bill would give law enforcement officers special treatment.
And if we're treating one class of individuals better than any other class of individuals, whether the punishment is met out based on who that class is, then we are treating people unequally, and that is not the foundation of our nation.
Very troubled about creating certain classes of protection for certain individuals who are doing their job. And I don't know how far we want to take this. While we do need to protect you people and what you're doing, we're taking this far beyond equality of protection for people.
Officer Tobin Bolter's wife, Abby, was in the room as this was getting a hearing to show support for the bill. Brian, the committee did get through all of testimony today, but didn't quite have enough time to make a vote. So they're going to push this off to Wednesday. We'll hear a little more conversation on this as well, hopefully, with the vote.
I assume somebody brought up the point, the resisting arrest charge that can be added on top of anybody else's other charges. I mean, there are some things there already in place, right? There
are some things there, and that was brought up today, kind of nitpicking exactly what we're trying to do here, as well as what's already in law. Again, not a lot of opportunity for debate from lawmakers to bring that up today, but hoping we hear that on Wednesday.
All right, we'll stay tuned for that. Thanks, Abby.